Savvy. That's my friend. Hi, that's Savvy.
Hello.
Hey y'all.
Hey. So, I guess I'll go ahead and do my little introduction. We waiting on Rachel. I don't know where she at, but we ain't gonna wait too long because we got 40 minutes. This bitch. You know, for 40 minutes. But so first and foremost, I want to welcome you both to No More Closets. This is my show. If y'all have not seen it, it's okay.
Literally had I went to work. You know, I go in there. I done been up since 3 o'clock in the damn morning. Went to work, got came and looked at me. Well, let me go up here and see what they told me. I ain't got no car, so I had to walk the hell up there. We got all the way into like in the do the application. Then she asked me about what's the COVID shot. Oh, you man.
Good job.
No,
girl, you have to mute your computer until you get ready. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, so I'm gonna introduce myself. So what's up, y'all? We back with No More Closets. It's your boy, the PettyPoet, aka CC, or aka Chris, or whatever it is I'm known by to you. So I'm here with two of my good friends. So whoever want to go first, who want to introduce themselves first?
Well, hello, everyone. Excuse the busyness in my area right now. I'm over here making cheese sauce, but my name is Savvy.
Period. Period. And tell us a little bit about yourself, Savvy. Where you from? What you do?
I am from North Carolina,
Okay.
Wilmington to be exact.
Okay. I've never been there, but
It's a beach city, a port city, actually. You should know that.
well, we're from Jacksonville, so we know all about the beach, honey.
I mean, we got a Jacksonville too. They just ain't got the beach.
But it ain't Jacksonville, Florida. It ain't Duval, honey. Don't do that.
Hey, you know, put some respect on New Hanover County, right?
Yeah. All right, Kai, you up. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, about your music, recording artist, Kai Shine on the line. What's up?
This is Kashawn from Brooklyn, New York. I live in Florida. Um, I do a lot of things. Rapper, singer, walking ass nigga in the side. Rapper, singer. I run my own entertainment. I got a little clothing line, shoe line,
Period.
cosmetic line. We're about to do a little podcast coming up. We already bringing our YouTube back. And then we also have a production we're gonna be doing with me and my coworker. We're coming out with our own little production company where we're gonna be doing like a series document.
Okay.
We got it going on right here. I got a new single coming couple of weeks on May 26th. So fire, it's gonna be fire. Of course, you got the album already. Privacy Sessions. You can definitely follow me on Kashawn89, 789 at Instagram, at Kashawn everywhere else. It's me with the hat on because it is another Kashawn out there, but it's not me. We're both rappers. Make sure you go to the 789 one because the other one, I forgot the password too. But we got videos coming out for fire, coming out in a couple of weeks.
Period.
We got a whole bunch of stuff. But we coming through.
Okay.
I'm at a little Easter party right now, so it's a little loud.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. So,
Get out of my chair. No problem. Where's my blanket?
I can't wow. Yeah, there you go, right too.
It's a vibe over there.
Let me press mute.
right. Well, I'm so thankful to have you both here. So, following the format of my little show here. So, the drink of the week is called the Miss BSOP. I don't have her right now because I ain't had time to make her, but I'm gonna post her. So right now, I'm drinking on some Bel Air, my favorite, the Rose Lux. So if y'all drinking, put your cups up. I want to give a shout out to anybody going through anything right now. If you having a hard time, if you going through a divorce, a breakup, if you lost a loved one, it don't matter. If you just having a shitty day, it don't matter. So here's cheers to y'all. We sending love, light, and great energy out to y'all right now. So cheers. And cheers to you two for being on my show. So cheers to y'all. Come on with the rain bottle. That's some Duval shit, period.
Look, I'm visiting at somebody's Easter party. I'm just bum rushing.
That's period.
It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. See?
All right, so we're gonna move it on right along. Before we get into the topic, typically I have a few things I go through. So first thing is my Man Crush Monday. So my Man Crush Monday for this week is Drake. Cause if y'all don't know, I'm telling y'all right now that my husband just dropped a new single. It's called what is it? Search and Rescue, something like that. I don't even. What's the name of the song?
Don't do cherry. It comes like that.
It is Search and Rescue. That's the name of it. I had it right. That's my shit. Y'all need to go listen to it. Savvy, you got a Man Crush Monday?
Mm-mm. Ain't nobody come to see no dad.
Period.
Y'all had a happy Easter so far, regardless of the weather.
Yeah.
What about you? Your Man Crush Monday?
Ooh, I got about a list of them lately, so I'm just gonna put the initials on. I got some.
Yes, ma'am.
I got my light skin, my dark skin.
Now shout out to the light skin and the dark skin. Well, light skin, dark skin, you his Man Crush Mondays for this week. Moving on through. So my Woman Crush Wednesday is my friend Talitha because it was her birthday yesterday. So shout out to Talitha. Happy birthday to you, bitch. Yes. I can't wait to go to the UK with you, bitch. I'm excited. So what about y'all? Kashan, who your Woman Crush Wednesday?
My Woman Crush Wednesday right now is Rihanna.
Okay.
I love my girl Riri. Would have been Ashanti, but you know, it's Riri this time.
Okay. What about you, Savvy?
Mine is forever gonna be Janae Aiko.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna lie, I've been peeping Lady London too. She's been looking real good. So.
Who?
Lady London.
Who is that? Okay. I don't know her, but shout out to Lady London and Janae. All right, we're gonna keep things moving. So I typically pull a stone of the week. The stone of the week for this week is called Moonstone. Right here, if y'all can see that. So Moonstone, the divinatory meaning of Moonstone is a time of reflection and rebalance, finding strength and vulnerability, knowing you are supported even when it isn't obvious. Receiving something with grace is an act of giving, empowering the feminine. And some of the affirmations are, I am balanced by the rhythms of the moon. My hormones are in sync with nature. I am in tune with creative feminine energies, and each lunar cycle brings change. So y'all check out Moonstone. It's really, they call it the travel stone. So like if you're physically traveling somewhere, it's a good stone for protection. And if you're traveling inward to do some self-reflecting for balance, is good for that as well. And some of the, what's the signs? Cancer, Libra, and Scorpio. We ain't gonna talk about them signs right now. But right, you know, especially them Libra shit. I just can't. But anyway, we anyway. But and then 2 cards I pulled out. I don't know who this message is for, but drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. And you are loved. You are here for a reason. So don't fuck it up. So whoever that applies to, it applies. So y'all, I want to talk about toxic masculinity and dating.
Said they-
Talk about it.
I
So
hope we talking about big one.
Dirt on the boot room.
what you saying?
I hope you're talking about the big ones. I need a better lighting. You can't see the body. Hold on.
You so silly talking about the body. Anyway, stupid. But so I think
I
we've
look
all
good
kind
now.
of dealt with toxic masculinity a little bit. Before I get into reading some of the things that people have sent me, tell me y'all's personal dealings with toxic masculinity and your opinions on it.
Well, I'm
It's
fully
over fucking rated.
yeah.
You said it's
You want-
overrated.
Yeah,
It is
it's
overrated.
fucking rated.
Do y'all watch Love is Blind?
I haven't been watching TV at all.
Okay. Well,
I've been on lockdown mode.
I feel you. Well, on there's this guy. He's straight, but like he's very sensitive. He's sensitive, like he's in touch with his feelings. Like he says exactly what he means, and that's what it is. And no, can y'all hear me? What happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, and the girl told him, the girl he chose to be his wife was like, "Oh, you need to man up. You need to be more aggressive." And I'm like, well, damn, bitch, what you want? A nigga to come and beat up on your ass? Like, he's respecting your feelings, your boundaries. He makes you laugh. Like, he's a good dude. And you telling him to be more aggressive. Like, what do you want? So I think a lot of women, especially in the Black community, we make it so that Black males have to be this, I get it. They're supposed to be the head. They're supposed to be this. They're supposed to be the man. They're supposed to not supposed to cry. Even when it comes down to the gay community, it's like people are put into these roles of, well, the top has to be this masculine, and if you're feminine, then you're feminine. It aggravates me. And someone even made a comment was saying that if a guy smokes hookah, that's a feminine trait, so he's feminine. So masculine
That's
men
the
can't
dumbest
smoke
shit I've
hookah.
ever heard.
Isn't it the dumbest shit ever?
It's definitely down.
Very, like, I'm masculine as hell. I'm gonna go ahead and say that first and foremost. And I don't see who could be any more masculine than the next person. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that.
It's a little hard for me to hear you, Sammy.
Say it again.
I was saying it was a little hard for me to hear you.
I don't see where smoking hookah, like as men, is emasculating.
Right.
I don't see that.
I just, and I feel like people are driving the point so much that it's making it hard for men to be sensitive. And the thing that aggravates me the most is like, I even have a friend, like when he's around certain people, like he exudes that masculinity. It's like he's afraid to let people see that soft side of him, or he's afraid that it's going to be deemed as weak. And I feel like, I don't know. Like, I even have some girlfriends that be like, when a man is like, oh, he too sensitive. Is he gay? No, bitch. He just not beating you upside the head, and he's not demeaning your character and your feelings or just being dismissive to you. Like, I don't know. It's frustrating.
I could say
Huh?
most majority of people, and this is like male and female, they just go for what they know.
Right.
So if that's all you used to seeing or being around type stuff, not saying that's the case or whatnot, but what else you gonna really expect out
What you mean by that? Elaborate.
of that? Like, honestly, it's just come on.
Are you talking? I can't hear you.
Yeah, the thing. Sorry.
Oh no, you good.
But nah, I was saying that women used to, and men as well, they used to go for what they know. Like, i.e., what they were raised up on, what they see in videos, what they see in real life. Like just picking up on stuff of what they seen or what they may have encountered in life. So they ideation of what and how a man is supposed to move, how to walk, how to talk, how to do this, that, and the third, it's going to be different. It all depends on that person and what they do, what a man really is. Everybody's going to have different examples, stuff like that.
Sammy, it's like your audio is like going out. Are you able to hear me okay?
I can hear.
Yeah, I can hear you okay.
Can you hear him,
Y'all
Kashan?
can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, you can hear? Okay, so maybe it's just me. Well, as long as you're heard, that's what matters. But what about you, Kashan? Have you had to deal like in your experience? I know you were in a long relationship, so your dating time, it's been a huge gap in your dating time. But I mean, even just in general, like what's some like give me an example of when you encountered toxic masculinity.
Ooh, child. So it's been happening a while, ever since 2021. So basically, I'm back on the streets, start talking to people, basically back in mingling or whatever the case may be. So I got a lot of people that just want me to be tied down to them, but I ain't trying to be tied down.
Right.
So, you got a couple of people who want to go through your phones, do everything like that, get mad that you're still talking to ex-boyfriends and friends and like that. So I don't really got time for the toxic no more.
Mhm.
So if I get a red flag, that's it. I'm done with it.
I feel you. Go ahead, Simon.
But now with me, per se, I used to have like a little type. So I like my niggas skinny and little chocolate. Now I don't really care. Maybe a little stomach on them. I used to not like uncut dicks. I don't care no more.
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
Like I used to not like uncut dicks a long time ago. If you had uncut dicks, I wouldn't really fuck with you or whatever. But my
Wow.
life got uncut, so I'm gonna keep it moving on that.
Wait, so what's wrong? So what's wrong with an uncut dick?
First of all, it's so much. It's just so. You gotta pull it back. That's how it was, but I like it now.
What the hell this got to do with toxic masculinity? I'm lost right now.
No, I was adding into my questions. I was adding in.
Oh.
So I heard
I
some
mean,
part.
that's a toxic trait to have, I don't know. We just slid that in there.
We split it in there. Toxic trait. I just say somebody who's over jealous. Can't do nobody who's over jealous. I cannot do somebody who's gonna be like controlling. Like, and they gotta trust. Like, if you can't do all that, I don't got time for that. I've been tied down for like 13 years, so
I feel you.
it's a red flag. It goes with it. It'd be like,
That kind of goes into dating.
but I like me personally, I like man, I guess. I like a little thug ass nigga. I like a nigga that's still fucking his baby mama type shit.
That's toxic masculinity. What you mean?
Look, I had to answer the question.
Oh
Look,
my
don't think
God.
the question. I just answered all my questions at once. But that's what I like. Like, I don't know why.
So if a dude approached you that he was the top and he treated you right, but he was a little feminine. You wouldn't give him the time of day?
Probably not. 'Cause I'm a little hard to deal with. Because I'm already a Leo.
Oh, child.
I'm already stern.
Say fucking less.
Right, say less.
Say less.
Say less.
Y'all itching
Child,
as
you
hell.
already know about yourself.
You know what? We gonna come back to that topic next video, but let's get back on this.
What you is? You an Aries?
He's an
Hell
Aquarius.
no. I'm an Aquarius, baby.
You surrounded by Aquarius, baby.
Aquarius.
And before you can get to talking your shit,
Yeah,
my
that's
sister and my
Aquarius.
brother, both of them is Leos. Well, fuck y'all too. Goddamn kitty
Are
cat
they
ass.
July, Leos, or August? It's a difference.
Shit.
Uh,
Hey, we ain't
It's a
gonna,
difference.
we not doing this. We're not doing this today.
okay.
Them August Leos is off the chain.
I mean, I'm just
July-
saying, like,
Leos
I
is
feel
off.
like Leos are the epitome of toxic masculinities. Them and Libras.
I don't know.
I'm
I could
walking
be.
away on that shit. I ain't seen shit.
Look, I could
Because you
be.
know it's the truth. See, female Leos are okay, even though they're a bit cocky and they have toxic traits just like men. But I can deal with female Leos more than I can deal with male Leos.
Yeah, man, Leo. This
I
one of
can deal
them.
with
They're
whoever.
blonde.
I really don't care for the sign shit. I can deal with whoever.
I could deal with
As
anybody
long
but
as
a
you be,
Gemini.
as long as you be good to me and don't do no fuck shit to me, we should be a-okay.
I feel you. I agree.
But if you fuck around, you will find out.
I just feel like, most of the situations I've encountered were fucked up
How
female.
many Leos you had?
It was a Leo.
One or two?
It was like 4 of them.
Oh, Lord.
I've
They
had
all
like
August
4.
Leos?
I've had situations with 4 male Leos. 4.
Or they all August or July? Because it's a difference. Because, I'm a
There
July
All
you
of them
Leo.
are
go.
August.
See?
All of them are August.
Yeah, August is out of control. They out of control. Like July Leos, we bougie and we just the better version of the Leos. August Leos is off the wall. They be cheating. They be doing a lot of shit. Us July Leos, we don't cheat unless you cheat on us, and we very loyal. Maybe because I'm a cluster Leo. That's what they kind of call me. Because my birthday is on the 26th of July.
Okay, so you close to the
Cancer.
Oh, shit. That's
He
what's
said, I
up.
don't mean
I'm
shit.
the 26th
Damn.
of January.
Oh, that's
So
good.
you're a Capricorn there.
No, he's an Aquarius.
Aquarius,
See,
barely. You're close
see
to
that's
Capricorn.
straight too. That's straight too
Look,
already. See,
look,
uh-uh.
close to Capricorn.
That's
Leo. I'm just
see,
saying.
continue with it.
Y'all so silly. So I'm gonna read what one of my homegirls read and I want y'all opinion on it. All right. So I asked her the question about toxic masculinity and dating. So she said, woo, this is a good one. I've dealt with it probably in majority of my relationships due to them not having male figures in their life. Many lack the ability to be emotionally available. They wanted to be dominant, but could not lead successfully. They wanted to be dominant, but could not lead successfully, which in return made me become more masculine. They were verbal abusive. They needed to be validated. The sad thing is, I didn't realize it until right before I got married of the type of men I attracted, thinking my husband was different. And nope, same results, all dressed up and presented differently. So, how y'all feel about that? Y'all feel like that takes a role, especially like the lacking of a male figure in your life? Do you think that takes a role into a man being toxic, exuding toxic masculinity?
Nah, because you don't have to.
Not really.
Because some people like me, I ain't have like my father wasn't in my life, but I did have my stepfather in and out. But most of the time it was with my mom. So like I'm not really toxic. I could get toxic when it is with other people, but that's it's different. Cause you can have like say for instance, my ex-husband, he had his mama and his dad in the house, but he definitely was toxic.
Yeah. No tea, no shade. That is the epitome of toxic masculinity. Because no tea, no shade, but your ex-husband, he tried to be masculine so hard, but he has so many feminine traits. And it was like he hated that about himself. And so he had to project this, I'm the man, I'm this, I'm that. I'm sorry, but your ex-husband is like the epitome of toxic masculinity.
It's all right.
What you had to say about it, Savvy?
No
Nothing.
comment at all. I ain't have to comment this time.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a good. Oh, no comment is a good comment.
Right. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got.
No, it's not. Oh wait, no, wait. My bad. I do have.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna go check on my dressing. Keep talking.
Anyways, as men, we really don't need validation. Like we real simple as hell to put like the please and everything. Whether it's like it's hard to believe or not, but like as men, we real simple to like
Yeah,
please and shit. All we ask for is loyalty, trust type shit.
yeah,
We don't be all on no materialistic ulterior motives, nothing like that. But everybody always feel like we have to get that validation that we are the men, like we're the men of the situation.
yeah.
You don't need the validation. Yeah, proof is right there.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I said.
I feel that.
You're on the same page with that.
Always.
So I had another friend that said, "Yes, Lord, I've dealt with it. Sometimes as women, women feel we need that toxic in a man because we always want to fix someone to make that man feel like we are an asset or someone good to keep around, or even to make them feel like we are relationship worthy."
Mm.
But why why be a problem when you're supposed to be the peace? That like I never understood that concept with men. Why be the problem when you can be the peace?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe some people just don't have it in them. You know what that
Like
is?
you get like it's like you get a kick out of seeing your man pissed off or getting him riled up, like just to see if like, oh,
Oh,
okay, I know
yeah.
my man can go ahead on, he can still get mad type stuff. Oh yeah, I got his ass triggered. But it's like you like shit like this. Like I can like getting mad because getting mad turns into a whole bunch of bullshit. That's just me though.
No, I feel like that's people that just don't know their self-worth. They don't know that they're worth more than out, or better put, those are people that aren't at peace within themselves. People that are constantly looking for destruction and confrontation and argument, they're not at peace within themselves because it goes back to misery loves company. They're miserable. So they want to make you miserable too. Those are people that thrive in chaos. My last marriage was like that. Like he thrived in chaos. Bitch, I don't thrive in chaos. It made me crazy. I get fucking anxiety.
See, now you see why I'm taking so long.
Please take long. So it said we got less than 10 minutes on the clock. Damn, this was the quickest 40 minutes ever.
For real?
Look, my phone over here on 8%. I'm gonna make it.
So I want to touch on dating for a little bit. Well, real quick, Savvy, you said something when I had brought up the topic to you. You said something that triggered me that I wanted you. I loved your response. Do you remember what you said? Can I pull it up and say it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So while I'm pulling that up, I'm gonna be vulnerable. So to be honest with you, I was one of those people that I thought I wanted a man that was like, I do like masculinity, don't get me wrong. But I thought I wanted a man that was like all macho and like, like, and my first marriage, yes, I was married twice. Y'all know this. But my first marriage, I felt like I kind of pushed that off on him. Because I mean, well, you know him, Kashan. Like, I'm not gonna say his name, but
We won't give them no clout.
right. But he always,
His name is
he's masculine, but he a whole queen, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I love that about him. Like, but I feel like I tried to make him more masculine. But what I really was looking for was just security, to know that someone had me. And I thought that meant when a man just exudes masculinity, that's what that meant, and that's not what that mean at all.
We're just trying to build him up. That's what I do with my. About to say his whole name. That's what I did with my ex-husband. Like basically, when I first met him, he was dressing different, so I was trying to morph him into something that I wanted him to be. He had
Right.
to match my energy. He had to match everything about me. Because most of the people, when they did meet us, they would have thought automatically I was fucking him. Because the way I was walking in, the way I always had a little slight little attitude, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. But I feel like that's something I regret. I wish that I knew what I wanted so I could have projected that a little better. Um, because like he is who he is. And I feel like me trying to project toxic masculinity on him, I think that was one of the things that went wrong in our relationship. But Savvy, doubling back to you, you said I projected toxic masculinity in my younger days, but now I know better, so I'm trying to do better. So give me an example of how you were toxic, how you exude toxic masculinity when you were younger.
Well, I know everybody's heard the expression, hurt people hurt people. So
Right.
me, I ended up being the one that got the toxic masculinity projected onto me
Okay.
at first. So it was like this is me first coming out, first getting into the whole community and everything like that. And long story short, the person that I was talking to wanted me to be a certain way that I was with. And after a while, it's like I slowly started seeing myself becoming that person just because of how they wanted me to be.
That was my
And motherfucker made me feel like shit. You need to be like this, otherwise nobody's gonna want you. Nobody's gonna deal with this, that, and third. Don't nobody want no weak ass this, that, third. All this shit.
right.
It's like, damn. I switch over, I do that. Now I'm the one being the toxic one.
Right.
And I seen how that fucked up a relationship I really cared about. And I had to do a lot of self assessment.
I feel you. And I think and I was on the other side of that. That's what I did. I projected what I thought I wanted onto my ex. And I feel like that might have made him a little more toxic, trying to compete with my expectation. But all in all, that's not even really what I wanted. I think I wanted a gentleman. I wanted I wanted to feel safe. I wanted to feel loved in that and secure in that way. But child, sometimes it take not having it at all to realize, child, it was some bullshit.
So much better by yourself.
I mean, let's be honest here though. All men, like, come on now. Men be wanting love too though. At the end of the day, they be wanting to have that little affection the same way women do. You want to, have somebody in their corner every now and again. It may not be all the time. Everybody different. I get that, but that's how I see that.
And I absolutely agree. But I feel like even some women make men feel like they can't express that. It is deemed weak when men, but the only thing they respond to is emotionally unavailability. And when they get in their ass beat or when they getting their feelings dismissed, then it's like, oh, he won't listen to me. Like, well, you won't let the man be soft. You won't let him be soft. I told myself my next relationship, I'm fine with a soft top. I'm trying something different.
Oh,
huh? What happened?
He's fine with a soft top.
I'm fine with a soft top. I'm gonna try me a soft top. For real.
I'm on the verse lifestyle now.
You on the what?
Verse lifestyle.
Not diverse lifestyle, Lord Jesus. I can't do that. I'm not slinging dick nowhere.
I was that. You
Huh.
just strictly top.
Period.
Question top.
Have
Because
you
have you ever let somebody touch you, like bend you over or whatever? Like your spouse?
that question's for you, Sam?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Well, I can't say why not because I'm a
Because
bottom. I'm not topping shit.
some things just not meant for
I agree.
you know.
I think every top would bend for somebody.
I mean, yeah.
My ex-husband bent for me, so
I
that's what
look, okay, to clear it up, I've had my experience, yes. But just not for me.
it's not for you. You'll try it though, but you ain't doing it no more, basically. You gotta really be in love with that.
That was back in my younger days, that young and dumb moment, and that shit is done.
Listen,
That shit is done.
I think the closest I ever came to topping, I was linking up with this dude, and he had a big ass dick. I thought we was finna go to town, but I was giving him head, and he went to wrapping his legs around my neck, and I'm like, that's some female shit. What are you doing? I ain't say that, but that's what I'm thinking. I pulled back, and then he put his legs down. I guess maybe he was a soft top, but
That
then
ass.
he was like, I really thought that maybe you might top me, and I was like, what made you think that? He was like, can you
He
try?
wanted to try something new.
Child, we
That's
sat
what
there, we watched
He
porn.
wanted you to beat his back in like a drum. That's what he
It
wanted.
wasn't happening. I was looking, and at that point I was so turned off. I actually had someone call me selfish for not being verse.
Well, you can be verse sometimes.
No, I can't.
Hey, we
Versus,
gotta say this sex talk for another
Yeah, this is gonna
topic.
have to be another topic.
'Cause
Can we reschedule this for next Sunday?
we can
I'm here
actually.
for that. I'm here for the sex talk.
My ass. I went through that yesterday
Period.
because
Well,
I'm not being a thotty lately. So
oh my God. Now y'all want to get into
I
the sex
I
talk.
left the house at 3 o'clock in the morning to go meet up with somebody. I'm just out of control.
A mess. Well, we got less than a minute. I want to thank y'all both for coming on my show. It's been the quickest 40 minutes of my life. Just remember, your day hit different when your vibes are positive. We are definitely coming back because we got to have this sex talk, and I'm here for it. Like, top
That's
and verse.
look, that's my subject.
As
Pineapple
a matter of fact,
dropping.
I might do another meeting if y'all got another 40 minutes. I might do one, and we can have this topic now.
Let me see. I'm about to plug my phone up.
Oh yeah, you on 8%, child. Okay, so we'll reschedule for Sunday. So think of your sex questions, and then we will reconvene next Sunday.
I know I love sex.